when our main subject of today's podcast is TheGamer released an article given their reason why Monster Hunter Wilds didn't flop like Dragon Age of Velgard. Okay.
Well, let me just say this before you get into it. I can't believe the person actually typed this and hit send. That's incredible. So go ahead.
I can't believe it got to an editor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe they actually put this up on the web. This is embarrassing.
This is a good story. Let's put it up.
Like, this is not even like, I can't even believe this was like a topic of conversation.
You know what? I like this. Those are the exact reasons why this game didn't flop like Dragon Age. But let's get into this. All right. So anyway, their article goes into reasons why it flopped. Or, Dragon Age of Velgard flopped and Monster Hunter Wilds didn't. And they talked about the accessibility of the games, how one's easier to play than your past Dragon Age or, simpler. And Monster Hunter Wilds isn't as hard as the past Monster Hunters. Now, Monster Hunter Wilds can get hard once you get to the end, like after you beat the game and start getting into the 6-star ranked hunts and higher. It can start getting hard, all right? But, eventually you'll get your build together and everything starts getting easier, all right? But it has longevity to it, right?
You know what's funnier, though, is the fact that they chose these two pictures.
No, I did this image.
Oh, you did that? Okay. Like, I thought this was from their website. Like,
you think a game publication put that image up?
Dude, I thought they did. Hey,
I would have given them props.
Do you see the title? I figured they would have chose this picture and that picture and said, "This is what happened here."
This is my image.
Okay.
I created.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
It's called creativity, Grant. Okay. How about you try it someday?
Well, I just thought since I had you got the fucking website up, like I thought that's
no.
What it
I
was.
took the article. See, this is how easy it is, Grant. So what I did was I screenshot the article.
Okay.
I put it on an image.
Oh.
And then I get images of Tosh and images of Gemma from Monster Hunter Wilds, and then I put it on that. I
don't know what you're saying.
But anyway, all right. So anyway, they get into discussion when it comes to, why one flopped. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you because, all right, Dragon Age of Velgard, 100% the game.
This is all Charlie Brown's teacher to me. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's all it says. That's all this is.
100%ed the game. All right. I did all the companion quests, even Tasha's. Even this complete shitty character they created out of nowhere. I played Tosh. I played her entire companion scenario. I got the best ending you could get by all the dialogue choices you go through. And then I'm at about 100 hours into Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay? And I'm still playing the game. Like, this is going to be my game for at least another month until I get tired of it. Until more, content they start pushing out, which they already are. They already are putting out more content. For
I try to talk to you all the time. And you leave me on red.
I do because I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
You just ignore me, like God.
All right, so let's talk the real reason why Dragon Age of Velgard failed, from my personal experience.
The Velgard.
And we also did a review for Dragon Age of Velgard. We gave it a 7. It's a good RPG, okay, but they had a base, like their base for the game could have been so much better. They had something here that they just said, again, fuck our game. Let's add all this other bullshit into it.
Let's melt it down.
Yeah. They had something promising, but they decided to just shit on their own game. Mm-hmm. All right. BioWare did. Not the gamers. BioWare shitted on their own game.
That's
their
not,
lead.
According to them, it's our fault.
Corin Bush decided to shit on their own game.
Yeah, okay. It's our fault. According to them, it's our fault.
So let's start with Dragon Age of Velgard. Okay, the reason it failed is because you took the base concept of Dragon Age from the past Dragon Age. You did dumb it down. That is one of the many reasons why it failed, which they hit on here in this article. But this is just one of the many reasons. The other reasons are they created a fantasy world. Mm-hmm. Boy, they had you for a little bit, about halfway through the game. And then you could tell Tosh had to have been a last minute injected fucking character in this game.
That's Corinne Bush.
Because
that's her.
The lead, Corinne Bush, yes, she put this character in the game, the worst RPG character of all time, into this game so they can pretty
It's worse
much.
than Navi?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
No, worse than Navi.
Oh, God. I don't know.
To preach to you on what is wrong and what is right based off their own ideology. All right. So they preach to you in this game. They even make one of your teammates or companions do a barv because they misgendered somebody.
God.
They have a discussion on the table with Tosh and her parents saying, or even before that, saying she's non-binary.
Why don't you go before that? Why don't you talk about the character creation? The character.
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you have all this dialogue with this Tosh character that does not just, regardless of all the gender, all that ideological crap, the character is just stupid. Like the dialogue for the character is horrible. Everything written for this character is horrible. This character is supposed to be a dragon hunter.
Mm-hmm. Basically, what he's saying is if this character was not non-binary, it would still fucking suck.
It would still suck. This character was supposed to be a dragon hunter. Did not act anything like a dragon hunter. It was like a little spoiled kid in dialogue for every option. It doesn't matter what you choose. All right. Every option, this character just acts like a spoiled kid and is a little brat. All right. So this character there. Now let's go to the character.
Real quick. What is that race called? What is her race called?
Oh, Kunari
or something.
Kunari?
Whatever it is, they didn't look like this in the past Dragon Ages at all.
Not like her.
No, I mean they looked pretty cool.
Yeah, they were beef. They're like huge.
Yeah, I mean they look like
dragonkin looking.
They look like dragon hunters,
and you see them in the game. They're part of they've occupied this city in the game.
They just copy and pasted it from the other games. Is what they did.
But so let's get into
texting you.
Actually, that was my wife, buddy. All right. Anyway, so let's get into the character creator. All right. So Fantasy World. Okay. They decided to put top surgery scars in a character creator. Okay. Add the top surgery scars. Whatever. All right. But I remember asking the question on IGN's things: why couldn't they added implants?
Oh, gooner! You're a gooner.
Well, hold on now.
You're a pervert. You're a porn addict.
This is a fantasy world. They said in this fantasy world you can have a surgery like that. Well, if you can have a surgery like this and it's obviously involved in this world, then you can obviously there's going to be a option to like do an actual breast augmentation, right?
Yeah.
There should be.
Well, they always take it too far. Oh, you can't ask that question. Oh, you're a porn addict. Go jerk off, you incel.
So the character creator wasn't even that good a character creator. Monster Hunter Wilds actually has a far superior character creator to Dragon Age. And it's, Dragon Age is a single player game. You expect to have like really great character creator for a game like this, especially a Dragon Age game.
Yeah.
But anyway, and also, the repetitiveness of the combat. Now let's talk about that. The combat's kind of fun at the very beginning. It is fun at the beginning, eventually learning new skills. But once you hit halfway through, common theme here. Once you hit halfway through, it's just more of the same. It's the same combat. You're doing the same thing. Like it's horrible RPG mechanics mixed into. It just gets boring.
Yeah.
And it becomes a slog fest trying to get through the story and everything like that. You start losing interest. But then they have something cool. Reason why I gave it a 7. They had something cool fantasy-wise, like going to visit a ancient dwarf city. And I thought that was great. And they had some really cool. They pull you in and they were like, yeah, here's a new age world bullshit. Let's add this real quick for you. Here you go. All right. Here's our stuff in Western woke fucking politics in a fantasy world. And then they're like, okay, enough of that. Oh, here's some more fantasy. Oh, okay, they got me. They got me again. Then they're like, okay, guess what? You got to do a fucking barb now because you misgendered somebody.
then they just rained it on you.
Yeah. Oh, boy. They just do all that stuff. And so that's why I was like, okay, I'm done. This game, you can't give it a 9. You can't give it an 8. You can't definitely fucking give it a 10 like some of these people gave it. Someone gave it a 9 or 10 just because of the option to have top surgery scars in the character creator.
Yeah, we saw
Like,
that.
what the fuck?
We knew that was going to happen. The thing about it is you slug through this. How many times did you just want to quit fucking playing this game? How hard was it?
Dude.
How hard was
So
it to
many
get through it?
So many times. But I had we had
No, you did. You know, we had to do the due diligence.
we had to do the due diligence. All right. So after all that, we just explained and it had horrible sales. They didn't meet their sales. And Corin Bush lead left BioWare after she shitted on this game, and now
I don't think she just left. I don't think she.
And now she basically got another job working with who was it? D&D now, right?
Here's the thing about what I've learned about video game creators, especially woke video game creators. It's kind of like NFL coaches. It doesn't matter how bad of a job they do; they're going to get a job doing something. You know. So that's how. So even if she got fired from there, she'd be working for somebody else. Like, so she'll never be out of a job. She'll end up be doing something all the time. So,
all right. So
D&D's about to get bad. Like,
oh, it's about to get bad. All right. So they had bad sales. They had, they're now available on PlayStation Network for free.
Like,
all right.
I had the option to either download that or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 𝐬𝐫𝐽𝐽 thing. What would you think I downloaded? I downloaded the 𝐬𝐫𝐽𝐽 game.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, those are the many reasons why Dragon Age of Velgard failed and flopped. Okay. Now let's go to Monster Hunter Wilds. First off, great character creator. Be whatever the hell you want to be. None of that injected Western social ideologies and festering a fantasy world.
Correct.
You can make a great character, good-looking character, a character that you want to be, like your personality, of what you want to be in this game. You can make it.
Yeah.
The characters, none of them. You don't know any of them are gay. You don't know any of them are straight.
That's right.
You know, even one of them are trans. You don't know. All right, because they don't talk about this shit.
That's right.
They're focused on a story in a fantasy world. You can be whatever kind of gameplay you like. You like Devil May Cry stuff, fast-paced combo system. Hey, guess what? They got a play style for you. You like just being a juggernaut? Guess what? No.
Come on, you don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to be a ranged person, they got that for you. They got every kind of gameplay style you want.
This guy.
What are you talking about?
I'm all of the above.
No, you're not. You haven't played the game. So just stay right there and sit your ass down while the gamer explains stuff to
you. Which one? This gamer on the right? The one on this website?
Anyway, Monster Hunter Wilds. It actually has a decent story for Monster Hunter. It's actually a way better story than I thought it was going to be. Because usually Monster Hunter, again, like we said before, it just tells you kind of a bland story to get you access to the monsters and eventually to the end game.
Let me ask you a question, though. Do you feel the main story is a little too short? You think it could have been longer?
All right, the main story, I don't know, dude, but the thing is, the story continues. Like, you think you beat the main scenario, which is just the standard enemies up to the, what's the monster called? Anyway, you beat up to a certain monster, but then the story continues. Like, you got new dialogue, you got missions. Like, the story continues for a while. Eventually, until I think it's like end of chapter 5 or chapter 6 or something like that, you officially open up everything. Like, that's you got access to all the monsters. You can start doing co-op. You got access to artisan weapons, crafting that. It's everything opens up eventually. It has long-term longevity. Check. It has that. But anyway, let's talk about the characters. The characters you interact with. All right, Alma, your guide, the one that tells you, hey, the guild, pretty much acknowledges this hunt. You may go. All right, that's one of your companions. You have Gemma, super hot Gemma, who's your blacksmith, and she's a badass character in some of the scenes and stuff like that. Great character. All right, and then your character in the story is a legit badass.
Mhm.
All right. And it shows you that you are a badass in this story. But anyway, so the game's fantastic. The monster designs, the combat, the world. It is a Monster Hunter through, in and out. All right. It is a Monster Hunter, but it has even more than what we expected from the last Monster Hunters. It's a fantastic game. But anyway, so why didn't it flop? Well, I just explained it. It has no agenda. It doesn't push any agenda in your face.
Mhm.
It gives you a game.
Yep.
A video game.
And that's all people
that
want.
Gamers, what do they like? They just want to play a good game
game.
that has good gameplay. They don't give a fuck about your weird little political spectrum of ideologies that you like to inject in these games to say, well, this is right. My opinions on the world is right.
Oh, God.
This is how they think in some of these game developers. Like, they think their, I guess, aspect on how the world works and, their genders and everything and the pronouns, that this is what needs to be in a game. No, Capcom just delivered a game.
That's it.
They delivered a fantastic game. And that's why it's millions and millions and millions and millions of copies sold already. And the fastest game to date that Capcom has ever sold. Because they delivered a good game.
You know what the next one's going to be, right? Is why didn't Avowed flop? I mean, why didn't... oh, God, I had it. No, I can't think of it now.
Yeah, you don't know what.
No. I know what it was. Why didn't Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 flop like Avowed?
Why didn't it flop?
Yeah,
like
Avowed.
Okay,
that's gonna be the next one.
Fuck. You had to think about that for a while.
So I did.
All right, but anyway, so that's our take on this article. This complete shit.
I can't even believe they
article.
typed this.
Dude,
Who wrote this?
Do they have gamers as editors, or just some dude in his tie and suit?
Hold
and
on
he's
one
like,
second.
oh wow, yeah, definitely publish this.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I want to find out who wrote this.
Like, if I was the editor, I was like, no, we're not fucking printing this. Fucking retard, go sit your ass back at your desk. We ain't printing this shit.
Here it is. I'm gonna see who wrote this. I got it. Andrew King. Oh God. Yeah, he looks like you would think.
I imagine so.
Well, we're going to his X profile real quick, and let's see if there's any pronouns in his bio.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. And there is. Oh, he writes for GameSpot too. He freelances for GameSpot.
Oh,
there we go. Oh,
that explains everything.
His tweets are protected.
Share that.
Okay.
Do you know how to share? Do I need to walk you through
well,
it?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send
baby?
you the link. Hold on, I'm gonna send you the link here, and you can just pull it up.
Damn, you don't know how to just click button, share screen? You don't know how to do that?
Well, it's just a lot of work.
God.
There you go.
All right. Let's copy link address.
I mean, it's like to the T of what. I mean, if you were to close your eye before you even guessed, you consider literally just throw something.
What you just posted me is the person that wrote this article?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's put it up. Let's see.
And
these posts are protected.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure they are after that article, buddy.
Yeah, he's got a man bun and hasn't showered in 3 days.
Polygon too. Okay, so I mean, you had me at GameSpot.
Yeah,
that was pretty much an automatic. These guys, they have tourists as journalists.
Yeah,
they don't really have real gamers. They have activists, political minded people that their whole world revolves around their social politics. That they cannot just write a truthful article on why it flopped.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Great. That was our breakdown on that.